All right, here is Clyde Peeling, who is the owner of Reptile Land in Allenwood, Pennsylvania. Been on our show before. He's traveled the world searching for snakes, animals that slink and slither, and he's brought some of them with us to share with us today. Nice to have you back on the show, Clyde.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
So you spent your life with snakes, huh?
I have for the last
Were you
35
fascinated
years.
as a kid by them?
About 11 years old.
Yeah.
I began catching them, and I think I bought a boa constrictor when I was 12, and I knew what I wanted to do.
What do they call a snakeologist? You know,
herpetologist.
Herpetologist. Yes, that's right. Sure. Okay. So
Gee,
what'd you bring us
think they
today?
could get another name.
This is beautiful. Now look.
This is beautiful, and it is venomous. However, it's not terribly deadly. This is called a mangrove snake from Southeast Asia.
Wow.
And
he doesn't like you.
Now, when he spits out like that, what is he? Is he talking to me?
He's trying to tell us we're not welcome. He wants us to keep our distance.
Uh-huh. Can he see me right now?
same
Oh, sure.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got eyes. You can see this.
And when he opens his mouth like that, is he trying to scare me?
Yes, he's trying
Now, what's that?
to. And he did.
Wait a minute,
Bit him?
I'll protect you, Kathy.
Reed. He's got that thick...
Hey, what is it with this guy? Put him away, I don't like him.
Okay.
Get him down there.
The venom is not terribly dangerous
Well,
on
I
that
don't like
snake.
him making a pass at me like that.
He looks
Put
like...
him down there, Clyde. Come on, lock his little tail.
Reed.
Now, that snake has rear fangs, mildly venomous.
Wow.
This animal is not venomous at all.
Oh,
It comes
He's
from
just
East
ugly.
Africa.
Holy cow.
He's just
And,
ugly.
East Africa.
This is called a monitor lizard, a savanna monitor. Watch the tongue here. He'll probably begin to stick his tongue in and out in just a moment. When he does, he's smelling.
He's smelling.
Testing the air.
Smells with his tongue.
He picks up
That's
chemical.
for food?
Yes, he picks up chemical particles of scent. If your hand smelled like a rat or a mouse, a lizard, something he's interested in eating, he might get excited.
Are these on the endangered list?
No, this is not an endangered
These things are
animal.
prehistoric, aren't they? They've been here for centuries and centuries.
Well, reptiles have been around for 200 million years
Yeah.
in one form or another.
Can I just scratch his
Sure.
back?
Because
do.
nobody really eats them.
Oh, no, they do.
I mean, who would want to eat this?
Another reptile.
Some primitive countries where, for example, Ethiopia, food is scarce, I'm sure that anything...
So man would eat this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what about other animals?
When they're small, larger snakes, and possibly other monitor lizards of a different species.
When they're small, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a pretty big boy.
I wouldn't want to tackle
How
him.
old is he, Clyde?
This animal is a wild-caught animal. There's no way you can tell his age. He could have... he could be as young as 2 or 3 years old. He could be 15. There's just no way to
Is
know.
he happy?
I think he's happy, yes.
He's got a good agent. He's all right. Yeah.
It's on a hot TV show. What else does he want?
Okay, this...
Better than hanging around the bush
This
in
animal,
East
by the way,
Africa.
swallows its food whole just like a snake, and they are thought to be very closely related. Probably snakes and monitors evolved from a common ancestor.
What do you feed him?
We feed him mice for the most part. Now, this is a venomous snake. Snakes have various ways of...
Throw him in it. Every one of these boxes has got...
Clyde, have you ever been bitten? Yeah.
Yes, I have. I was bitten by one of these in 1961, and...
I don't
Hey,
like
Clyde, this is a little rough, isn't it?
this
Betty
is,
White wasn't available today, so we've got snakes.
Now, what's
this is a
making that
western
noise? The
diamondback
tail?
rattlesnake. I'll keep his head over here if you'd like to touch the rattle.
No, thank you very much, Clyde. Oh, you're brave, Reed.
Hey!
This is one of the 10 most dangerous snakes in the world. Not that he has the most deadly venom, but he's big, he carries lots of venom, long fangs, pugnacious temperament.
If you don't get help, how soon would you die from his bite?
You know, it could go anything from you might not die at all to die. I had a friend die in 20 minutes from one of these.
But if Reed got bit, how long?
You probably couldn't wait that long. Clyde, have you ever been bitten yourself?
Yes.
By this
the
guy?
bite I had, not in this one, but the same kind of snake.
Clyde, he wants you.
61.
He wants you bad.
The snake that bit me injected a tremendous amount of venom. I was in the hospital 2 weeks. I had swelling up the arm, across the neck and chest.
Can he get out of there?
Extremely painful. Well, he can, but I think he doesn't know that it's not locked. So.
There's nothing I hate worse than a smart aleck heptacologist.
Watch out, you know.
I'm getting out of the way. That's
Okay. Hang up!
Okay, what do we have? This is an Asian cobra, and this is the one the snake charmer
Yes,
uses.
It's an Assange. Look at that.
Oh, the
Look at
Asan
back there.
cobra, that's
the
right.
Asan cobra,
This-
yeah. Look at the back of his head. Now look how flat he is there.
He's trying to give us a big profile. He's trying to convince us he's bigger than he really is. And
Gelman, this is ridiculous.
He looks like a pharaoh, you know, with that
Boy,
shape.
these snakes are wild.
let me
Clyde.
just quickly tell you a story about
Yeah.
Yeah, real
a fellow
quick.
I know that got bitten by one of these about 10 years ago on the New Jersey-New York border. The snake bit him on the hand. He jumped in his automobile. He drove as fast as he could to Teaneck, which was about a half an hour away. By the time he got to the hospital parking lot, he was having trouble with his equilibrium. Speech was slurred. He was having trouble focusing. He was able to tell the medic, "I've been bitten by a cobra," at which point he lost consciousness. They called Bronx Zoo. Bronx said, "Get him to Jacoby Hospital in the Bronx as soon as you can. We'll meet you there with serum." Well, the man had cardiac arrest twice on the way to Jacoby, but they kept him alive. He was lying on a slab, and they thought they were losing him. And the doctors were talking about possibly using his organs in a transplant. And somebody noticed a big tear running down the side of his face. And they said, "Gee, maybe he can hear us." They said, "If you can hear us, try moving a finger." Nothing happened. So try moving a toe. One toe started moving. They said, "Okay, we're communicating. We're not going to give anything away."
This guy was
Shortly thereafter, Bronx arrived with a serum, and it immediately turned around. And by the next day, he could actually sit up in bed.
Clyde, aren't you a little nervous? This guy's...
Well, let me be honest with you. This particular snake has had a venom ductectomy. He is no longer capable of injecting.
Venom ductectomy.
Yes.
That's what you need.
I said the same thing to Gelman before the show about you.
Now,
I don't like this, that this
Okay,
does
so
not
what
have
do
a
you
bolt on it.
We're going from reptiles
oh,
to
this
amphibians.
is a piece of cake, yeah.
Yes.
This,
This
I've
is
got
an
him in my
African
pond.
bullfrog which
Right,
spends,
Beauregard.
That's Beauregard.
spends a great deal of its time in almost estivation, just inactive through
Yeah.
much of the dry part of the year. And then when the rains come, they come out and they begin to spawn. And,
now, his size, does that have any relation to his age?
well, the bigger the animal, the older he is.
Yeah.
However, this is basically a young animal, probably less than 5
Is
years
he going to get
old.
bigger than that?
They get slightly larger, but this is certainly a sexually mature adult.
He looks like a gourd.
All amphibians
does.
have toxic skin. However, one like this is not really dangerous to a human.
Now, aren't you going to get warts holding it like that?
Reese, I don't like it around here.
Nervous as a cat. My God, look at the size of this thing. For the
Okay.
last snake?
In the terrarium, and we can't take these out, are poison dart frogs. Now, these are highly evolved. They have very toxic skin. As a matter of fact, it's some of the most toxic or deadly toxins known to man. The poison dart frogs are found in Central America down through northern South America. And the Indians, the Chaco Indians
No, I can't
in
see
western
one.
Colombia, rub the toxins from the skin on the tips of their darts, and they then use these to paralyze monkeys, various birds and things that they eat. And I brought the blowgun along to give you an opportunity to experiment and shoot at our target over here if
Oh,
you'd
really?
like. Yes.
But where's one of the doodahs first? Can we see one?
Well, yes, we had to tape this prior to the show
Oh, there it
because
is.
they're so
Tiny,
very
tiny.
small.
Oh,
They're
you mean this
very,
right
very-
here?
Yes.
How would you ever know?
That's the second most toxic of all
You
the
see
poison
that?
dart
It's
frogs.
so small.
I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but he's right there.
Now, what country
I
is he
guess you
from?
Let
can.
me just try something
Oh, no,
here.
Clyde, don't.
No, that's okay.
Oh, there's some more.
Very beautiful animals. And they're marked strikingly like this to advertise the fact that they're dangerous, saying to a predator, "Don't eat me, I'm toxic."
Don't worry.
So what do? You extract the poison?
From the skin.
They take strychnine, or a plant called
Mm-hmm.
strychnose, and the skin of these frogs, and they boil it, and they concentrate it,
All
and then
right.
they tip their
Tip
darts.
that, and then we blow
Yes.
it into the...
Right.
Oh, Reese.
And they can be quite accurate with these, up to a distance of maybe 40 feet. They can hit something the size of a pack of cigarettes. And I will put a dart in here.
So
What
just
you
blow
have
in
to
there?
do
Yeah.
is give it a very sharp... Yes, you got it. You want to move back a little bit? I think you can...
Ah,
You just aim by instinct, and...
he spits a lot. This should be easy for you, Reach.
Ooh,
I'm going to kill a balloon.
Very good.
That's,
Not bad, huh?
yeah, try one more
A
time.
little more renewed respect for me around here.
For your spit, yeah. All right.
What is it with this thing?
Ooh.
You have to really give it a shot. Try one more.
Gelman, please.
Gelman's trying to give me a turn, but Regis having so much fun. I'm not putting my mouth on spit all over the place.
Well, anyway, that's the way it works. We gotta go. Where's the camera? There he is. Clyde.
We have one more.
Uh-oh.
This is a very deadly snake from Africa called a gaboon viper. This snake has
Reed, stop it.
a venom
Give me my
which
glove
attacks
gun.
the bloodstream. This is the longest fanged snake in the world, Regis and Kathy. Their fangs get up to 2 inches long. That enables them to inject their venom very deeply into the tissues.
They sure are
of the,
beautiful,
He's
though,
just
aren't they?
lovely.
Anyway, Reptile Land's got 2 locations, Allenwood, Pennsylvania, and Catskill, New York. Clyde, thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Clyde.
We'll be back with Dr. Ruth.